Good afternoon and welcome everyone to Goffstown High School for a Division I girls basketball matchup between the Bedford Bulldogs and your Goffstown Grizzlies. My name is Scott Gross and I'm joined by Bob Bartolucci. Welcome, Bob.
How you doing, Scott?
So
rare Saturday, huh?
A rare Saturday game. It's a quadruple header here at Goffstown High School. Busy day for Athletic Director Justin Huft, and Goffstown's hosting one of the tough teams in girls basketball, the Bedford Bulldogs, I believe defending state champions, and they're led by number 31, Lana McCarthy, sophomore, 6'3", and the tip is won by the Bulldogs. And that's really going to be the challenge for Goffstown, is how are they going to defend McCarthy? And she scores the first bucket of the game, picking up a loose ball.
It's defending all of them. They're a big team, Scott. So.
Yeah, Sasso picked up her dribble, and Winterburn hits the floor. And they're going to put Winterburn on McCarthy. Number 11 is the point guard. That'll be Sydney Grogan. And they're going low post to McCarthy. Why that's not offensive, that's surprising, but number 11, that'll be Sydney Grogan with the bucket. Goffstown trails now 4-0 early in the first.
Right, Bedford is basically going to just work the low post, like you said, to McCarthy.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll stick with that.
She's got to roll. Lily Green had a layup, okay?
Oh, nice shot.
And that was Simmons. But on that one, Lily Green sets a beautiful screen. She rolls to the hoop. She has a layup, and she stopped.
So, I think rebounds are going to be important tonight, Scott.
Right,
too.
and I think it's
Goffstown gets them.
You're exactly right, Bob. And I think everybody has to go for the rebounds here. It's not like you're just going to have a few players. And Simmons gets kind of trapped there, but
they gave her time to shoot.
They did. And then that's a foul. That's a poor foul by Simmons there. She's going to be needed in this game, Bob. And like on that one, it's like you're trailing the other player, and she just ran right into her.
Right. Yeah. No, you're going to have to. You have to be careful we don't get into foul trouble with this team. That's for sure.
See, they're going to have to double team McCarthy. And that's a basket by number 15, Kazajanski.
Yeah, McCarthy's a strong player, too. It's hard to beat her under the hoop.
I want to move this thing down a little bit because I can't see. And that's another basket by Kazajanski, and that's an 8-2 lead by the Bulldogs.
And that was an unchallenged basket, too. That was, pretty easy for her.
Well, honestly, like so far, I mean, Goffstown hasn't played horrible defense per se, but you're going to have to double up on McCarthy, and then you're going to have to rebound. She got, 3 offensive rebounds in 2 minutes.
Right. Yeah, no, we're going to have to definitely rebound for sure.
And what that might mean is that, you might have to put in some different personnel, on that. Just they have height mismatches like crazy here, Bob.
Yeah, the only way to compensate for that at all is they're going to really have to use team speed. I mean, they still have to get the rebounds, but you're going to have to be quick too when you make these decisions.
So let's see what Goffstown does in terms of an offensive set. So far it's only been Simmons who has done anything. Sasso with a nice spin move. Oh, in and out really of the rim. But a really nice move. And quick jump shot. Rebound by 15, Kazajanski. And 13 with another 3, in and out. But McCarthy's not, 23 is there. That would be Katie Allard.
Oh, nice.
And Sasso should go right to the hole. That's an air ball.
Yeah. Lily Green right under there. Oh. Should have been probably a foul on that.
Maybe, but that was an easy bucket for Green, I thought. I mean, in and out, both teams. Oh, that's a foul.
All right, good. They got her after that. It should be a foul there, number 13.
No. Goffstown.
They're calling it on us.
Ruggiero.
I think that's a bad call.
I don't agree with that one either, but it is what it is. There's 3 officials for this game. It's late in the season. Good.
Ooh.
No call there.
Somebody took a hard fall. I think they got their feet tangled up.
And McCarthy with a beautiful.
Again, easy layup.
Yeah, but that's just a beautiful, like, pick and roll type play. Ooh, almost a travel.
Oh. That was a double dribble for sure.
So Sasso with the bucket, and she'll go to the line.
I'm shocked that they.
And that was Mumpini with her first, team's first.
She definitely did double dribble there. So we got away with one.
Yeah, and I think Kevin Gibbs for Bedford thought that was a double dribble. I think we did too. Didn't call it, but and Sasso misses.
It's all right. It makes up for the bad call.
Nice.
Oh, nice play by Winterburn.
By Winterburn. And I think you're right. They're going to have to do something here in the transition.
Well, they definitely got to make sure they have good shot selection, and they're going to have to hit them.
5 seconds? What is that going to be? No.
They called a foul on somebody here. Oh, we didn't see that. That happened off to our side. It was away from the ball.
Yep.
So fouls are even, 2 aside.
Yeah. Noteworthy to mention so far, nothing really from Goffstown's biggest player, Ava Winterburn. Hasn't really factored into the game that much. That's not a good pass.
Well, if she can cancel out McCarthy a little bit, that would be good. I mean, she's definitely got her hands full. Oh, Noelle Simmons, very aggressive.
That's a foul.
Oh, yeah, McCarthy
31.
came in late.
Yeah, she did. So she came in real late.
Kind of fell into Noelle.
Yep. And that's not a foul that you want to get either, because it's good to be aggressive, but.
Yeah, especially for her. McCarthy gets into foul trouble. That'll be good for Goffstown, bad for Bedford.
Yeah.
But, hey, these are the kind of plays that Goffstown's going to have to make if they want any chance to win this game. Ooh.
That's a foul. That's a foul on 31.
McCarthy.
The body. Referee didn't think so, but.
Winterburn, the outside. She takes a shot. Oh. Back out to Sasso. Winterburn with a long 3.
That's air. Nothing but air. Good rebound.
By McCarthy.
What is she thinking? Simmons is going to get winded pretty quick. She's really going full spirit there.
Well, that's the thing I love
about
Simmons.
One
she always
on,
does.
31.
And
McCarthy?
she's calling herself off. Noelle needs to come off.
Black 13, that would be Sophia Mumpini, her second. And in goes Catherine Pennick. Maybe not.
Ooh, nice free throw by Sasso there.
So Sasso hits her first, and in comes number 14, Meredith Winterburn.
So the Winterburn sisters are out there.
Yeah, you had to give a spell to
Noelle.
And in comes number 21, Sydney Suazo.
The one advantage you have with taking Simmons out and put in Meredith in her place is obviously
a little
the
bit more
size.
height, right?
Yeah. Meredith's
But
got a lot more height.
you lose some ball handling, so Sasso is going to have to step up, play guard.
And Ruggiero,
obviously. But Ruggiero that's her normal position.
Right. Oh, Winterburn did a good job of keeping McCarthy to the outside. What they're going to call it here. Jump ball. They call that a jump ball.
Man, Ruggiero, tough, right? Ava Ruggiero right in amongst the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally in the forest.
Oh, got to be careful there. Don't get trapped.
Winterburn,
I
a
don't
long
like that
three.
shot,
Oh, she hits it.
She hits it, but
What a spin and a nice shot.
Did you like that shot? I'm just
I
curious.
liked it because it went in.
I
was a little worried when
right.
when it left her hands. I didn't think it was going to go in. It looked a little desperate, but it worked. So hey, you know what? In the very short period of time.
Timeout.
Nope. Nice.
Slow down. Slow it down. Slow it down. And she does.
That's Trinka. Came up with that ball.
Trinka has a ton of athleticism.
Nice play. And, you know, just like that, Goffstown now in the head. Bedford's going to take the timeout. That is
in a way,
crazy.
because I really think that Goffstown's mismatched here all the way around. And but you got to give credit to Goffstown. Their hustle has been incredible.
They are. They're playing aggressive and they're playing fast, and that's what they have to do.
They're playing fast.
The amazing thing is the two most aggressive players on the Goffstown team are also the two smallest. When you look at basically Simmons
You're right,
and Ruggiero.
Simmons and Ruggiero, and Simmons is going back in the game. Key for this one, you better stay hydrated, ladies, because you're running up and down the court here.
Yeah, there's not going to be any slowdown.
And look, I can see like Sasso, you know, she looks a little winded. This is a very, very fast-paced game. That being said, what happens in the third and fourth quarters when you've run so hard matters.
Right. It will wear you down, especially playing against this big team. Under the basket, clearly Bedford's got domination.
Oh my goodness,
and,
yes.
Clearly they're pretty aggressive in there.
As you mentioned a few minutes ago, that it looks like Ava Winterburn is guarding Bedford's player Lana McCarthy, who's 6'3". And you almost have to do that matchup, but what that means is that Winterburn may not be as effective on the offensive side.
Correct.
And she's only giving up maybe an inch or two in height, but she's probably giving up a good 30 pounds, in terms
20 anyway, for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. In terms of, getting muscled.
And the thing is, McCarthy's using that strength advantage, too. You can see it under the basket.
Right,
I mean,
but she's got to be careful, too. She doesn't want to get cheap fouls,
Right.
So you be a little aggressive. And
oh, nice move by Ava Winterburn over to Trinka. Meredith takes a long three, but misses.
Sasso with the long rebound. There you go, Ruggiero. Over to Trinka.
Trinka takes a three.
No.
Off the rim.
And I think, again, Trinka, tremendous athleticism. She was a little open on that one. So we got a foul on the floor.
Well, Trinka is very good, but her strength is not taking threes from the wing.
Yes,
so
that would be my my only critique there, is that I'm not sure that's her shot per se. And out comes number 15, Kazajansky.
And Goffstown switches up Sasso with Ava Vaughn. So Vaughn's making her first appearance.
You can't defend that.
Yeah.
You cannot defend that. So she had very, very deep low post position.
Nice hustle by Noel.
She's getting quite the body in terms of on the defender.
Oh, nice pass to Winterburn. Winterburn underneath.
I like that.
Shot.
Oh, that'll be Goffstown's ball off McCarthy's leg. But see, that's what I'm saying about Trinka. Trinka's a different dimension here. She's got a little bit more speed.
Ooh, Meredith thought about that three, but she pulled it down. So Ava's slowing down the whole thing.
So that's Catherine Pennick guarding Ava Winterburn.
Looks like the first quarter will probably end around this score. If the Goffstown can stay within one like they are.
Meredith was open on that cut.
Ooh.
And that'll be Bedford's ball. See, that became too hard of a pass, Bob.
Right. Vaughn had a lot on it. So there's 8.9 seconds left.
Yeah, so you got to play very aggressive here. Let them chew up clock on bringing the ball up. Okay, you could even foul here if you have to.
Just don't give them a good shot. And they took it and missed.
And that's it.
So, I mean, hey, you know what? Going up against this team, which is very good, if Goffstown being within one, I think you got to be happy with that.
But can Goffstown keep that pace up, right? I mean, that was really fast play for this girl. Have you ever seen our girls team play that fast? Have you?
I
haven't.
No. Not this team. Nope.
And I think it's really been led, you know, a lot by Noelle Simmons. Her and Ava Ruggiero are pushing the pedal.
Yeah,
you know?
they are.
And Sasso too, for that matter.
The only concern I have now is we're here between the quarters and between the benches. If you look over at the Goffstown bench, you could see some very winded girls. And
yes.
Bedford, they don't look all that tired. They certainly don't look as tired as we are.
I don't know in terms of like, Bedford has substituted, I think, 3 players so far. We've subbed, let's see, Ava Vaughns came in, Meredith Winterburn came in, Trinka came in. So I don't know how deep into the bench Goffstown can go in this game.
Well, it's like you said, too. I mean, I think with the overall size advantage Bedford has, it's going to be how much they're going to wear down the Goffstown girls. Because it's going to be very tiring when you're going up against these.
You don't have Simmons on the floor right now. You don't have Sasso. So they're getting a little bit of a breather. And Ruggiero defense number 11. And then she trips, and that's it.
They're calling her for a travel, which they should. She did travel with it, but she kind of fell over her own feet.
Hurt, unfortunately. So she's not. She's hurt.
She's limping. Yeah, it is. She's
Sydney Grogan
injured herself.
And she's going to get attended to by the trainer.
I think she hurt her hip. So we got Winterburn now on the outside. And over to Ruggiero. Tries to bring it in. And she just basically kind of almost operating too fast. That's the problem when you're doing high speed.
And I also think that, you know, Ruggiero, I know how she likes to attack the basket, but she's attacking like 5'10" to 6'3" defenders.
Right.
And she's given up, 10 inches of height. Nice move.
Oh, she missed it. Oh.
Just totally ripped out of the hands.
Yeah. Ruggiero got that rebound, but you're right.
No.
McCarthy just pulled it right out of her hands. Like Ruggiero caught it for her. Winterburn takes a long 3. Oh.
That was way off. Good hands there by 14, Meredith Winterburn for Goffstown. Goffstown's got to be careful here because very quickly it's a 3-point lead by Bedford with 2 of their starters on the bench.
Oh.
Good hustle there. That'll be a jump ball.
Yeah, Meredith Winterburn.
Bedford. So now you're going to see Sasso come in.
And Lily Green.
And Lily Green.
So Trinka and Meredith Winterburn come off.
So I think what you're getting with Lily Green is you're getting a little bit more strength
under the basket.
Under the basket. So hopefully you won't get a rebound ripped off, but you lose a little bit of that Trinka athleticism.
Right, and looks like Lily Green's on McCarthy.
That was a travel, I thought, but.
Yeah. Oh, that should be offensive for sure.
Number 21 on the charge.
Well, hey, if I were Bedford, that's a good foul to take.
And you could tell the whole Goffstown bench went in an uproar there. And when you take a charge like that, I think that was Ruggiero, right, who took that one?
Yeah.
Man, she is tough, right? Is she tough or what?
Yeah, no, I know. She's like a little bulldog. Sasso into Winterburn. Oh, look at that. McCarthy just slapped that right away.
You're right. That got swatted.
That was like a Shaq play.
Good defense by Ruggiero. Here comes a 3.
And
no good.
Just wide.
And that's an over the back. How do you not call
what a play
that?
by Ruggiero. They are calling it on Bedford. Foul on Ruggiero behind the back.
That will be on
number 20.
It's her 6th, but that was a foul before that. That was an over the back.
Right.
Even our good friend here, Caleb, who's working the iPad, thought so.
Winterburn, oh, nice fake. Out to the outside. Ruggiero takes a long three. Missed that. I think we got to do better shot
Watch out for
selection
number 2
here.
darting down the court, but they don't see her. But Panic also. See, Bedford is doing, they're smart. They're
Oh, what a play by Winterburn to keep it away from
Ava Vaughn with the
McCarthy.
ball. She's got. Oh, Lily
Lily
Green, go
No,
up
she
strong.
didn't have the time. She was underneath. Long three. Again,
She could have had that rebound too. I hate to say. Don't.
we do got to do a better job of shot selection, Scott.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sasso, that's her second. Got to be careful now.
that'll probably
So
bring
Simmons
Noelle
is-
Simmons
yeah,
back
Simmons
in.
goes in for Sasso. But our fouls have not been good fouls. And there are good fouls and bad fouls. Reach-ins and stuff like that. You know, so those are the ones that, it's one thing to get a foul and you stop someone's shot.
Yeah, the foul's kind of.
Oh my God, see, that's, you know,
Uh,
I'm sorry,
Ava
but if
Vaughn's
you
gonna
watch
get
the
one now.
video here, McCarthy, she sets a screen and it's almost like an offensive line blocking.
yes, it is. Yeah. McCarthy does use her size and strength to her advantage.
She's
as
like
she should.
She's like a pulling guard,
Yep. As she should.
and she'll go to line shooting too. And
She hits it. You know, the thing is, McCarthy, she's, you know, we're commenting on her size and strength. I mean,
but it's her touch. No, it's her touch
she's,
underneath
she's
the hole.
very
Yeah.
athletic too.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not just, you know, out there because she's like a big girl. I mean, she's, you know,
No,
very athletic.
what I like about her is that she's got really good basketball smarts. I mean, she
Right.
sets those screens.
and that's what makes her so difficult to stop. Basically,
She's
you
have
get
to
her the
work on
ball
the
under
free-
the basket.
She had to work on free throws. It's a travel.
Oh, nice. Goffstown needed that. They needed to get a little reprieve here. They're
Well-
down by 4.
But see how many subs they're coming in and out here. They're a little bit fresher.
Well, I think the key for Goffstown is they're keeping
And
Bedford
Pennick
shots
is
to the
on-
outside.
Ooh, almost a
Winterburn tried to go
carry.
in, almost. Ruggiero's trying to work her way in, but she just cannot get around these
Yeah,
girls.
but-
are way too big. You can see Goffstown's trying to work it in. Oh, Winterburn loses the ball. It's going to be a jump ball here. It's going to be a jump ball. But, you know, I think she's trying to do a little too much right now. Ava.
Yeah. So, but I think you're gonna have to probably bring Trinka back in the game because you're gonna need. You got to be able to play at a higher speed level.
Well, the thing is, you need somebody who
Long
can
three.
shoot better under the basket.
Rebound by Simmons.
Again, it's amazing. The littlest one comes up with that.
Well, that was a long rebound, but what it shows is that they're aggressive, you know, going to the ball.
Oh, Noelle brings it in. Oh, right underneath to Lily Green, but she's being mobbed.
She got lucky, I think, on that one.
So there is a foul. Should be a shooting foul.
So that's going to be Kate Allard. She's a freshman, 6'2".
So Lily will go to the line.
She's got a 1-and-1 situation. We got a sub for Foreman comes in for Ava Vaughn.
Again, bringing in some more size. Looks like she'll try to get the rebound with McCarthy.
Yeah, I don't like that, but it is fair game. But
Oh, double dribble. Wow, okay. I didn't really notice that one that much.
yeah.
So about halfway through the quarter, Goffstown's still staying close, within 4 of this game. So the game's within reach still. Goffstown's just got to do a little better at their shot selection and start sinking some of their opportunities. Lily Green under the basket again.
And she gets fouled by McCarthy, I think.
It'll be good if there's another one on McCarthy.
I think McCarthy has now her,
That's her
second.
Yep. We'll take it.
Good job, though, by looking for Lily Green. So Lily Green's got a knack for getting open underneath, and that time she was aggressive and was going to put the ball to the hole.
A little update on Bedford. Sydney Grogan. She looks like she's all right, so she's back on the bench smiling and seems to be in good
15,
shape.
that'll be Emma Kazajewski. So there comes Green. So, I mean, Green comes out, Trinka comes in, and got to say, but you're going to have to probably keep Trinka on the court a little bit more, I think, because she can run up and down just a little bit better, a little bit more defense. One.
Oh, nice play by Winterburn. Batting that ball. She takes a layup and she sinks it. That brings Goffstown within 2. And look, it's still a lot of hustle.
Stop ball. That's it. Good job by Foreman. And then they just let up on her.
Well, under the basket, though. Bedford got it. And
how about 3 seconds?
All over them.
How about 3 seconds? They're not calling that one tonight, even though there's 3 referees.
So Foreman got it, but...
And Penick will go to the line, shooting 2.
I still like the hustle on the Goffstown side.
Oh, so. I do too, but I think both teams are getting away with 3 seconds. I'll just say it. And Penick misses the first. So it looks like both fans are going to give a little bit of encouragement.
Or discouragement.
Yeah.
Winterburn comes up
with the rebound. Take it all the way. Will she take it all the way?
Over to Simmons. Simmons is going to cut in. Oh, I don't know how she did that.
It was inadvertent trip. So good news is that number 11 is back in the game, Sydney Grogan. She got hurt about 5 minutes ago. Looks like she landed on her hip, right?
Yeah, it looked like her hip, like she was limping.
So
with that.
That is good news that Grogan's back in the game.
And she's clearly a hustle. So she's there, kind of their answer to Simmons, and she's
very good defender.
Oh, Ruggiero made a good play there. Over to Simmons.
Somebody's open. Penick with the steal, but somebody was open there. It was a double team.
Problem is when you're 5 foot.
That's a push. That's a dumb foul. I'm sorry to say, but man, you don't want that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that.
That was that's her second time where she hit the back of a defender. And that's going to put number 11, Sydney Grogan, on the line shooting the 1-and-1, but you got to be a little bit better on that.
Yeah, it looks like Lily Green's going to check back in. Oh, rebound.
Penick with the rebound, and Foreman, keep it down. That's it.
That's right. Goffstown's got to slow this down when they get the ball and do better shot selection. Winterburn comes in with their
oh my God, no foul.
Layup.
No foul. I can't believe it.
Oh, nice block by Trinka. Trinka did a beautiful job on that one, Scott.
Foul. That's a foul.
2 fouls.
Now,
they finally called it.
Hopefully, was she in the act of shooting there?
I think she was, and she's going to the line.
That's her second.
It would be a one-on-one anyway.
Kazajansky, Mumpini, and Lena McCarthy all have 2. See, if she put that ball up, they would have given her 2 shots, but she didn't.
And by the way, Meredith Winterburn checked in, and Simmons is out. Ava sinks the first one.
1-point lead for Bedford with under 2 minutes to play in the half.
So Winterburn can tie it up right here.
Fast and physical. That's what I'd call this game.
Oh. She missed the second shot.
You're going to, like I said, I'll say it again 10 times. Trinka has got to be in this game. She's just very athletic.
No, Trinka knows what she's doing out there, clearly. Oh, nice play.
And
they're going to call her for a foul.
That's a great move, though. So that was Kate Allard, a freshman.
Oh, they're calling it a Meredith. I thought they were going to give it to Trinka there.
But that was a beautiful drive to the basket.
So both teams are getting a lot of fouls. This is clearly an aggressive game. There's 18 fouls for Goffstown and 9 for
And in
Bedford.
checks Lily Green, out goes
Ava.
Winterburn.
Ava Winterburn. Meredith's still in.
Yeah.
That's going to put Bedford up by 2.
But now you could, I go slow here, right?
Yep, they got to slow it down when they have the ball.
When you have the ball, like try to.
That's where you can kind of get a breather.
Whoa, you can't dive on somebody. You can't.
Well, let's see who's
So
calling.
that's going to be a foul on Bedford. She dove on her, so.
115, number 15.
That's her third. And in comes number 2, Ava Dubois.
And that's one of their starters, so that's good if they get into foul trouble here.
So Trinka will shoot 2 as his double bonus.
Ooh, Trinka hits the first one.
That's her first basket of the game, but she has contributed immensely.
Defensively
so far,
and blocking
yeah.
shots, yep.
Yeah.
And rebounding.
And she gets the
Takes her
second
second
one,
one.
and it's a tie game here with 1.5 minutes to go. You got to be able to defend.
Again, Goffstown's got everybody down low, and they're trying to keep Bedford
Oh, that's
to
a
the
travel.
outside. Oh, nice.
That's a travel.
Nice. Goffstown doing a good job of keeping Bedford to the outside.
But now, like, take your time on offense. You don't need to be in transition.
Well, the other advantage that they have right now is McCarthy's out.
Correct.
So, without that
Yeah,
domination under the basket.
But Winterburn is also out. So both of their, I guess, premier players are out. That's just not a good pass by Trinka.
Yeah.
Now she's got to defend. Oh!
It went off her
foot. Trinka got bailed out.
Yeah, she did get bailed out on that. Even she's smiling. You see her smiling at the coach.
But Trinka needs to understand, like, what her role is. Her role is just outstanding defense, rebounds, okay?
Right.
And then transition basketball. Under 1 minute to go. Tie game, 16 all. And Meredith Winterburn with the ball, guarded by Grogan.
Back to Ruggiero. Ruggiero takes a long 3.
I don't like that one.
No, I didn't like it either, but.
And a nice rebound by Grogan.
It's part of that shot
Long 3.
selection.
No good.
Oh.
It's like a ping pong, right?
Yeah, that bounced off several people. Oh, Trinka was wide open. Meredith couldn't hit her.
Nice job by number 13, Sophia Mampini. What a wonderful save.
Nice shot. Look at Trinka. She got right in there. That's a jump ball.
And that's going to Goffstown.
Trinka did a great job in there.
Holy
all
cow.
over Grogan and grabbed that ball.
So in comes Alyssa Hunt for the last 20 seconds. Out goes
Foreman.
Carolyn Foreman.
Ava's coming back in.
Some offense now
Takes out
for
Lily Green.
Goffstown. Makes sense, right?
Right.
You know, we don't often give compliments to the coaches, right? But they are doing really good substitutions, in my opinion. Both sides.
I agree, yep. And they have to with the speed of this game. Otherwise,
great defense.
Oh.
By number 13. Awesome how she slid right in there.
We really needed that basket.
No fouls, no fouls.
Long 3.
And we're tied at the half. What a game, folks.
It is. This is actually a very exciting game, Scott. This
so
is
a
good.
very physical, fast-paced game. And, you know, give credit to both teams, Bob, right?
Yeah,
I mean, just very, very exciting. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break for the half, and we'll come back.
Yep.
And welcome back to second half action. We've got a tie game, folks, 16 all.
I'll tell you, if this second half is even half as good as the first half, Scott, we're in for a good few minutes here of a
This
game.
will be interesting to see what type of adjustments both coaches have made. I mean, I think Goffstown's, game plan was just go fast and furious.
And I want them to keep it up. And right now, the old ref's in their way.
Beautiful job there by number 15. Yep.
Yep, she sunk that.
Kazajansky.
And again, Goffstown.
They're trying to spread the court a little bit, Goffstown is.
And they're trying to slow it down a little on offense, and I think that's smart thinking here. Winterburn out to Simmons.
And as you can see, they really are trying to spread it.
Ooh. We've got to get some more baskets.
Oh, boy, that's tough. There's nobody back for Goffstown.
Yep.
I mean, where's the defense?
Oh, Lily Green comes down with it.
But you got to get back quicker than that. There was only one person back on that.
That was just luck that Bedford didn't sink
Noel
that.
Simmons, the top of the key. See, you guys see, that's nice closeout by McCarthy.
Well, I know you were over there talking to the coaching staff for Goffstown, and a little disappointed that we didn't get that many points in the second quarter there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
So foul on Bedford.
I thought that Grogan had her on that. I thought they almost had to call a timeout, but they called a foul on her.
So, again, Goffstown's just got to make sure we take advantage.
Just a bad pass
That was a bad pass. Oh, bad pass for Bedford. Went back to Sasso, but she missed the layup.
Yeah, good defense there by Bedford.
We need to get some points. Oh, McCarthy
yeah, McCarthy's got in there for 5 seconds. I mean, no disrespect there, but there is a thing called 3 seconds. That'll be Ruggiero. That's her first. And this is where I think the coaching staff for Goffstown has got to start, you got to start working the refs a little bit. Say, hey, McCarthy can't stay in there and camp out.
Right, and she has been doing that effectively. Oh, Sasso gets the ball. She's working down the court.
Good defense there by 13.
Oh,
I don't like that foul, but
we'll take it.
But that was a good defensive position by Mumpini.
I think what it comes down to, Scott, is we can't keep going to the well and coming up dry here. Goffstown's playing well right now defensively, and they're staying in it, but they got to get some points.
You've got to get points, right?
They only got a couple of baskets in the whole second quarter.
Well, you really only have a few players who can, and that's one of them right there, Sasso's, but it's falling up short. And Lily Green's just got to get back a lot quicker. See, you can't
dawdle.
Play, right?
So,
Al, you got to call a timeout if you're Goffstown if you don't get a score here, because.
Yeah, quickly went from started with a tie game, and now we're down by 6.
What is that?
Long three by Winterburn. She sunk it.
Oh.
That's the second time you thought she took a bad shot. She sunk for 3s.
And now, so we're calling a timeout after that made 3. Help me understand that one.
I think he just wanted to settle him down.
You think so? Because they weren't doing anything offensively. That was the best shot, you think?
I don't know if it was offensively. I think the coaching staff like us is seeing that they're a lot later getting back defensively.
Yeah.
The first quarter,
they
were there ahead of Bedford most of the time.
They had to bring in an AV tech to help out Al because his microphone was going out. And luckily, Mr. Huft was here. He does that, part-time during the day. He's the AV guy.
One of the few things around here older than Al is the equipment.
Microphone. Is the equipment.
Yeah. And that's saying something. So here we go. Bedford's working its way down, and Sydney coming down with the ball.
So the play is power 2. I wonder what that's going to be. That's going to be a low post move to McCarthy.
Oh. Bad pass by
Winterburn fronted McCarthy, was able to tip it out of bounds, but that's a pretty good play, really, because it's so hard to defend.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
got 6'3".
And McCarthy's still under the basket.
You got to help her. No help on that one.
She was under there again.
But
she's camping out.
No, not on that particular play. I don't think she was. I just think that on that play she had awesome position, but there was no weak side help.
Okay, Goffstown's
There you go.
come up with something.
That's a screamer.
Oh.
Lily Green over the back. So she's got to, like, I don't understand. Like, call me whatever. So Green picks up a foul.
Well, there's a fine line between being aggressive and then too aggressive. So,
well,
kind of hard to walk that line, but you have to against this team. We got to take chances.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Goffstown needs a turnover here.
Oh, and that was
how about
almost
3
it.
seconds? No.
A long three.
By 15. And now it's an 8-point lead. You know.
Simmons with a
make
three.
This one.
And it's
nope.
going to be wide.
And this is, you live and die by the 3-point shot, you know.
Well, I think Goffstown's getting away a little bit with what they were doing in the first half. Definitely a difference here. They're not playing with the same kind of intensity or
now it's
speed.
a 10-point lead, and now we bring in Trinka. So, like, you know.
Oh. Simmons thought Ruggiero was going the other way.
Now let's see if anything changes here.
No,
well, basketball is all about matchups, and sometimes, you know, when a team like Bedford is so tall and athletic, you got to put in your most athletic player.
Oh, what are they calling here?
Reach in. Hold.
It's going to be away from the play, I think. Yeah, it was away from the play. Ruggiero must have held her up way outside. That was nowhere near the ball, I don't think.
Oh, that's going to be tough for anybody here.
And McCarthy sinks another one.
That's her 6th point. She leads all scorers.
Meredith Winterburn's going to check
points.
back in. DeSasso with 2. And that was a much-needed basket. Now we got to start.
Yeah, it's only their 2nd made basket. And now Bedford's not missing.
Yep, Bedford's really turning it on. So they've doubled their points.
Kazajansky, Allard, and McCarthy have each had 5 points, 6 points, 6 points respectively. So,
well, you got to think, hey, the first half. They took the whole half for Bedford to score 16.
Yeah,
They've already got 17.
Right, Bedford scored more so far than they have
the whole game.
The whole game.
Winterburn with another long 3 and hits it. That's the only thing keeping us in this. 9 points down, but we got to certainly
got to be able
better.
to get a stop here.
Yeah, we definitely need to turn this around a little bit. But it's a big difference from the first half.
You got to have weak side help on McCarthy if she posts up.
And Bedford's content to slow it down and pick their shots, and they can.
1, 2, 3. Good job. Allard on fire with 8 points in the 3rd.
Here, Trinka's bringing it in. Oh, she draws the foul. Oh, they're not counting it.
No. On the floor. That one's on the floor. No shot.
That's too bad. She made a beautiful basket there.
She did. She needs to do that more. Mumpini, that's her 4th, so got to take her out.
So Sasso came out, and Ava Vaughn came back in. Oh, that was on McCarthy, I guess.
That's her 3rd.
I don't know why the coach was so anxious to switch that.
Well, Mumpini only has 3.
Well, now McCarthy's got 3.
Correct. So Lana McCarthy has 3 fouls, and I go right after her. Foul now on number 23. White 12.
Now they're calling on Ava Winterburn.
Wow. No, nice dribbling there. by Grogan.
Oh.
Good. Nice play.
Oh,
No, 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 no.
yes. Oh, that was a bad three. No, Ava had more time than that. We definitely can't afford to keep going down there and not coming away with points. Oh. Again,
you can't defend it.
You can't stop McCarthy under the basket.
You can't defend that.
So Ava drew her second foul already.
You have got to put, I call, a body on McCarthy just to even make her a little uncomfortable. But she's almost unstoppable down there.
Oh, missed that.
You know, the only weakness that I've seen in McCarthy's game, honestly, is the free throws. You know?
So Ruggiero and Ava Winterburn are coming out. Lily Green and Sasso check back in.
Well, really?
That's what happened.
But really?
Under the basket.
But really?
Trinket comes up with
You're
the ball.
down by 11, and you're gonna. I guess you got to give him a breather, but.
Yeah, you definitely need your best shooter in there. So. But we also need to get points from some of these other girls.
Oh my gosh.
Went off Sasso.
Yeah.
That was. So. Bedford's calling a timeout.
No, we called a timeout.
No, Goffstown called it. I could have sworn Bedford did. Full minute.
So Goffstown's called 2 of their timeouts already in this half, and you know, if your goal is to try to give a little bit of a breather, then you need to put in, you know, your players in. So if your goal was to give a spell to Winterburn, then put her back in, you know.
Well, that's probably true, but on the other hand, the wheels sort of fell off the cart a little bit so far.
They fell off the cart predominantly because Bedford was able to actually make shots, okay? If you recall, they didn't make a whole lot of shots in that first half.
Yeah.
And then they were on fire, they did, but they also just went very aggressive in terms of, you know, so Kate Allett, a freshman, 6'2", she scored 8 points in that quarter. She scored more points than the whole Goffstown team in that quarter. So far.
Well, and the thing is Bedford's going back to what works for them, what worked for them in the very beginning of the game, and that was underneath, you know, the basket, and that's where they're dominant, and that's where they were going. Goffstown was doing a much better job of forcing them the outside shots earlier.
You know, but you also have to make an adjustment, and what worked and what didn't work, and then you go back to, you know, essentially what maybe wasn't working. So now they're going to a little bit of a press.
Oh, again, Bedford's
That's okay.
working it underneath.
That's okay.
But McCarthy,
all right.
like you said, that McCarthy's almost unstoppable if she gets the ball underneath the basket.
When she gets it down low, can't really stop her.
We don't have an answer for it, that's for sure. But that just puts more pressure on Goffstown. They got to get points. They can't keep coming away with no points.
Right, but somebody else has to dribble penetrate here. Nope, that's a travel, I think. Yep.
Yep. So Bedford will get the ball back. And again, they're up by 13 now. So Bedford's starting to put this out of reach. It was almost a reach in by Sasso.
Oh, you're in trouble again with McCarthy.
Again, if they force him to shoot from the outside, Goffstown
Go to
has
the
a
hole.
chance.
There you go. That's a blocking foul. How come you don't call that? What, his whistle didn't work?
All right, Sasso comes away with the 2.
Who made that shot for us?
Sasso.
Sasso.
And Winterburn's checking back in, so.
That was just odd, right?
It looked like he was going to make a call, then he didn't. Probably good that he didn't.
Yeah. This guy sucks. Sorry to say.
Yeah. So Ruggiero and Winterburn check back in. Winterburn for her sister, and Ruggiero for Sasso.
I don't understand how he got. That was not a foul down there. I just don't. It's a no call. That was a no call.
I think it worked to Goffstown's advantage.
Well, it might have, but I don't. Doesn't mean I have to understand it. One. There you go.
Lily Green with a nice
One,
block.
two.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Two blocks by Green, but Goffstown's not coming up with the ball. Oh, Ruggiero comes out.
All right.
Rebound. Quarter's over.
11-point lead for the Bulldogs. They just exploded there. 21 points in that third. So they have 37 points to Goffstown's 26. Goffstown was only able to put in 10 points, and it was all Winterburn and Sasso. So they've got to get other scoring.
Yeah, and the coaching going out and talking to the ref. So that's good.
Yeah. And good job by. I often don't. I think I used the word "suck" just before. And
did you?
I did. And I don't.
It would be just like you to do that.
I admit, I said the word "suck" because
now you're saying it again.
Because I said it now 5 times. Suck. I think the reason why is I think the same reason why Coach Largy was thinking the same exact thing. It's like it's impossible for that to have not been a foul, and it just was. I mean, and I know it worked out, but.
Well, I think the reason why we got to let it go is because it did work out. So Goffstown couldn't have did any better. They got the 2 points.
And then the other thing is that McCarthy, she's so good, right? We have to just discount this. She's really good. But she teeters on the 3 seconds, okay?
Right.
It's more like
she doesn't teeter. She's over the.
No, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt because I think she's a phenomenal. I mean, she's probably one of the best players in the state for her position. She's awesome. But with that, she's able to get those good calls.
Right. No question there. So basically what it comes down to for Goffstown is they got to do a much better job of scoring, obviously. Defensively, they got to just keep it up.
Lily's got to roll. Well,
keep her over there, Kathy. Keep her over there. Keep her over there.
And Bedford's doing everything they can to keep them the outside.
But you don't want to keep Lily Green underneath the basket because McCarthy is there. And
well, I think that's why they keep Lily under the basket.
No, you want to keep Lily Green out, so you don't want McCarthy near the basket. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I think McCarthy's going to stay there whether Lily does or not.
Not necessarily. That would be Sydney Grogan.
I mean, if I were coaching McCarthy, it's exactly where I'd
just say stay. Right, I agree. But
especially on the defensive side. She doesn't have to worry about chasing anybody around. She's just got to be under there.
It's a foul on 11 again.
That's going to be her third, I think.
Yep. And in comes Sasso, and Sasso's got to play the rest of this game. I mean,
and she's going in for Ava Vaughn.
Yeah.
Looks like she's going to inbound it to Ruggiero.
And I gotta see Simmons on the court again too.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to.
Keep her on the side, Kathy. Keep her on the side, Kathy.
Yeah, Bedford's clearly their strategy is to keep Goffstown to the outside.
Oh, that's an offensive. That's offensive.
I don't think so. I disagree.
It was. That was totally offensive foul.
No.
It was.
No, that nice shot by Sasso.
She gave an elbow.
I disagree. The defenders were leaning into her big time.
No.
She had no choice.
Well, hey, I'm trying not to be a homer here, but she clearly gave the elbow.
Ooh, look at that. Unbelievable. Ruggiero goes right up in McCarthy's face, grabs that ball, but I think she's getting the foul for it.
She is.
I don't know. She did get the ball. She came away with it.
That's her fourth. That's a 1-and-1. Instead of 1-and-1, that's a 1-and-1.
And McCarthy's going to go to the line.
But, this is an area of her game that I think, obviously, she's got so much skill, but she's going to have to work on this.
And she missed it, and we got the rebound. So
She's got to
that's
push
what
it. She's got to push this.
Winterburn came down with it. Sasso's going in and puts it up. Oh, we needed that.
in
That
and
would have been
out.
so nice. That was all but in.
See, Lily Green's got to know where is McCarthy, right?
So Trinka looks like it's getting called for this one.
Yep, Trinka will get
So
the
another
foul.
one-on-one.
That's her first.
Simmons and Meredith Winterburn come back in for Trinka and Lily Green.
So as tenacious as Trinka has been on defense all night, that was her first foul.
Right.
So it's the 1-and-1. It's going to be in. This was Allard, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Bedford's
she's
up
had
by 10.
Allard, really good game. That's her 10th point. Make that number only 10. Sasso's
Meredith
got to
came down
push
with
it,
the
but there's
rebound.
nobody else coming down. So Winterburn is like really dragging it.
Ooh, Simmons with a nice pass to Meredith. Ava, long three,
Oh,
and
my
she
goodness.
sinks it again. That's the third three-pointer she got.
That's her fourth, actually.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
7-point lead for Bedford.
Oh, what happened there?
That was actually a good no call because it wasn't offensive and it wasn't defensive. It was just.
Yeah, no, I'm glad there was no call there, but it's just amazing when you see McCarthy come down like a tree and Ruggiero's the one knocking her down.
There you go, another one.
Long three. Oh, my God, she just missed that. Another three.
Short.
Oh, not by much. And two. Oh, Simmons puts up a nice one. And now another timeout for Goffstown. So they got,
Well,
like,
they've
what,
cut it
one
now to-
timeout left?
Yeah, they've cut it to a 5-point lead with 5.5 to play. Actually, 5 minutes 36 seconds, but
I know you're going to disagree with some of the ones Ava took, but she hit them. But I think the shot
I agree.
selection's now a little better. Ava
but
took
she-
those
because
threes, but she had the time and the space.
she was wide open, right? And she's not afraid to take the NBA three, it looks like, too. So.
Right. Yeah, no. So she's taking the long threes, and she's hitting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good crowd here. I don't know if Aiden can show the crowd. It's a Saturday afternoon quadruple header. Next up will be the boys. They'll be playing at about 4:30.
This is still a very exciting
Yeah,
game.
interesting to
Scott, 'cause
see
it go
who's
either
going to be
way.
on the court here because
Well, it's obviously crucial. I mean, this is it. The end of the.
well, this is no time for I need a break, you know.
Right.
And really,
And the Goffstown can't get down
I
by
don't-
10 or 11 points
I
again.
just, you just can't. You got to have your best players on the court right about now.
Well, you got the Winterburn sisters.
Yeah.
You got Simmons, Sasso, and Hunt.
And maybe if you want to, I'm just saying in terms of, I've been saying it all I think the matchups here, you need Trinka on the court, but to help out with McCarthy.
Yeah, Trinka's definitely played well. And she's only got the one foul, so. Got the basket and the foul.
Yeah, good play by Kazajanski. And it's a
Simmons
foul on
again.
Simmons.
That's her third.
Kazajanski, that is her 11th point of the game, and she'll go to the line for the bonus here.
I agree with you, though. We should have Trinka back out there.
And she misses it. And that's going to be Bedford ball.
Yeah, Winterburn hit that out. But she almost had no choice. McCarthy
Well,
was right
McCarthy
there.
was right there. So, McCarthy just puts her arms up and she's,
Right
she's,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty well right there everywhere.
See, I like Bedford's movement through the paint.
Well, also Bedford's now, they're
Long
in no
three.
rush. No, that's way off. Meredith Winterburn comes up with it over to her
Meredith
sister.
Winterburn, smart, okay?
Meredith over to Sasso. Oh, out the Hunt. To Simmons. Over to Meredith.
So you don't have much offense on the court. You see,
right over
This is what I'm
Simmons'
saying.
head.
I don't agree with this for Coach Largy. You've got to have offense on the court here. You're down by 7.
Looks like Trinka's coming back in.
Yeah.
That's good. Trinka probably shouldn't have been out unless she was
She
really
shouldn't have been out.
tired.
I don't think she is. This is not a time to get, if you want trying to win the game. McCarthy, low post. Good job by.
Long 3.
Yep.
And they miss. I forced Bedford to make those long shots. Give them to him all day.
Great job by Hunt there. So Hunt came over to help. And that was great defense by Alyssa Hunt.
Meredith did a good job working it out. And Sasso's trying to get it in.
Sasso just lost the dribble.
Lost control of that.
And now you got a low post on McCarthy. Do it if you're Bedford.
Another 3. I'll tell you, if I were Bedford, I wouldn't be taking any 3s.
Winterburn's got to play defense.
Oh, they just let her right in. They let Sydney grow. They let her right in. They didn't do anything to slow her down.
Keep digging.
So the lead is 9 now. Long
Short.
3. Meredith tried to hit a 3 like her sister. Oh, another
Sasso.
foul on Sasso.
Little bit of mental lapses here.
Yeah.
Sasso, that's her 4th.
Yeah, we got to get. Looks like Trinka and Ruggiero are coming back in.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking they'll probably take out Sasso and maybe Alyssa Hunt.
Yeah. So that'll be Grogan on the line shooting 2.
And she missed the first one.
And we got subs.
So Meredith is coming and Sasso are coming out. I mean Simmons. Meredith and Simmons. But Trinka's back in. Oh, in and out. But McCarthy gets the rebound and she missed. Out of bounds.
Goffstown's
Good.
ball, but
Goffstown ball.
McCarthy's
Trinka did a
all
good
over.
job not playing that
Yeah, but McCarthy, give her credit. I mean, she's around these loose balls.
all the time. Yep. Well, again, that's her game, is underneath
Yeah.
the basket. That's where she's going to be at her best. I mean, Goffstown, and I don't think any other team would have an answer for her. Trinka, a long 3.
That's not her shot,
That's
though.
too much. Yeah, it's a little too much steam on that.
Then she just throws the ball away. So
Yeah.
a good rebound by Ruggiero, but then she throws the ball away.
Well, she was in the act of falling at the moment, but it's like Foreman's going to make a entrance into the game. Get some size in there. Oh, Winterburn
That was actually a
going to
fairly
take a
good
foul,
defense.
but it was a good foul to take. I thought she just got all ball there, but I guess
It's a good
not.
foul to take.
Oh, they called it on Trinka. I thought that was Winterburn.
I thought it
wasn't
was too, but that's a good foul because McCarthy struggles at the foul line.
Right. And she would have got that if it wasn't fouled. Yeah, she sunk that one.
That's her only her 2nd free throw that she's made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts. So
Bedford's lead is by 10.
you got to get rebounds if you're Goffstown here on a miss. Someone's got to box the shooter out.
And they did, and Trinka came down with it, which is good. Goffstown's got to start sinking some baskets here.
But Trinka's not the one that you want shooting, honestly. I mean,
Well, not from a
yeah.
distance.
A Sasso you want to shoot. Oh, see, I'll tell you, jump ball, that'll go to Bedford. If I had $1 for every time Sasso's shot went in and out.
Yeah, no, she's had a few like that.
Yeah.
Open up.
She should have at least an extra 6 points.
Clear out. Clear out.
So Goffstown's trying to do a partial press here.
Oh, that's a travel.
Travel.
Oh,
They're
he's
going to
gonna
call Ruggiero.
He's going to call it. He's going to call a
Is
foul.
that her 4th or 5th? That's her 5th. So she's out of the game. So now they got Noelle Simmons coming back in. And she's going to have to go the rest of the game.
Yeah. Yep, so she'll come back in the game. She has to. And since she fouls out, the coach has got a minute, so he's going to try to get a breather for some of his players. That's good strategy by Coach Largy. It's essentially a timeout, but
Well, why does he have to take a timeout?
You know, he doesn't have to call a timeout, but he's got a minute to substitute a player, and he's going to use all. He was going to use all of it. He wants to give a breather.
Oh, yeah, to his players.
To his
okay,
players.
I gotcha.
Now these guys, they got to box out 2 shots, but box out on the second, and that'll be Grogan.
Yeah, and she's a little better at hitting these 3-pointers.
Little awkward shot there, but I'll tell you, Bedford struggled at the free throw line. 50% maybe.
Well, they've showed a weakness. That's it. That and the outside shots, they haven't hit a lot of them. Oh, she
Made
got that
one.
one. So that's 11 points now. So the deficit is growing. So Goffstown needs to get in there.
Foreman was wide open. Nobody saw her.
And Sasso's going to take a long 3, and it's just not there.
She's so good, McCarthy.
Oh, what a pickoff by Ava Winterburn in the Sasso.
You got to pass it out for the shot there.
Simmons takes a 3.
That's a rainbow, man. Holy cow.
Oh, Winterburn, great job getting that rebound, and she put it right up. She didn't even bring her hands down. Oh, they're going to call Simmons now. That's going to be her
But
4th.
Simmons has got to be careful.
That's her 4th now.
4th.
One more, and she's out.
I hate
Bench
to
will
say
get
it,
thin
but
now.
That wasn't so wise on that one. But
No.
she's not the one you want, you know,
Fouling
fouling to go on the line. You want to put Foreman or somebody else who doesn't have any fouls. Even Trinka.
She's an awkward shooter, but
Yeah.
she seems to be, she's not too bad out there.
Yeah, so far she's 2 for 4.
Really? I thought she was even better than that.
No.
Oh, McCarthy came down with that rebound, but bounced it off the foot of her teammate, and Winterburn got it. I'd like to see Meredith back in this game, too.
I would, too.
You know, so yeah, some of the combinations have been a little puzzling today. Trinka goes it. Oh, she worked it in. I think she had a better shot.
Nope, short.
That's, yeah.
That's up on the strap.
So it's
10-point lead for the Bedford Bulldogs with around 2 minutes to play in the game. And really, Bob, the third quarter has been the difference because that's where it's been fairly even this quarter. But Bedford poured it on.
Yeah, it was the third quarter is where they're going to win this game. This should be a jump ball. Come on. That McCarthy's going in there.
Well, she went like
Yeah,
this.
she piles in down low.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I hate to say it, but unless somebody like...
She can get away with it.
Right. No, I'm saying so far, Trinka has been the only one who has like thrown the arm down, give her the elbow, etc.
Pushed her back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she also got a grab there on Sasso.
White ball. Good hustle there by Sydney Grogan, but she couldn't maintain her balance. Ruggiero will inbound.
I think Sasso's really having a hard time today. I mean,
I agree.
Really thinking some of those shots, because that could be a difference too.
But she's also trying to play, deep defense.
And she's doing a good job defensively.
Yeah.
Oh, bad pass. Noelle Simmons threw it in, trying to get the Winterburn, but it was intercepted.
Oh, that's a charge.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Definitely.
That was definitely a charge on that one.
Bedford coach doesn't agree, but
that's her 4th.
Clearly.
Oh, I had 4. Yep. Okay.
So Foreman comes out.
Help.
Ava Vaughn's back in. So Simmons is bringing it down.
See, Simmons is
try to do it all.
Simmons is all right.
No. That was.
Well, what do you?
She threw a hard pass to Vaughn, but it was a little low. Vaughn couldn't keep control of it, so coughed up the ball to Bedford again. Bedford now is just going to look to slow this down.
Yeah, I would too. Right,
They got a foul.
They can't even get a foul when they want it.
Oh, they got to now foul. Foul McCarthy.
Foul her.
Oh.
You got to foul the right person.
Well, now they fouled number 15, and I think she's a little better on the line.
She's missed only one.
Yeah.
So she's.
So our story of the game is 35 points for Goffstown, and 16 of them were in the first half. So
I think the story of the game has really been obviously McCarthy, who no one could stop, and the person on the free throw line right now, Kazajanski, she's played a great game.
Bedford's going to call a timeout if
she's got 12
this.
Points, and this will give her 13. So
Bedford's calling a timeout.
So Kazajanski, 13 points. She's behind, McCarthy, but it's really been, those players. I mean, you think about it, Kazajanski wasn't a star. I don't know if she was a starter, but she's had a great game.
True.
For Bedford.
Well, certainly Bedford turned it around. Like you said, it was the third quarter that really made the difference in this game. It is the reason why Goffstown will unfortunately lose this game. But Goffstown hung right in them really the whole game until the third quarter.
When you think about it, Bob, it's a 12-point lead for Bedford right now. Bedford outscored Goffstown by 11. So you're right. That third quarter was the difference maker.
Well, I think Bedford really, I think the adjustment they made, they got back to doing what they do best, which is down low.
Yeah, I think they did, but I just think that, basketball is a game of matchups, and we didn't have good matchups. There's a lot of height on this Bedford team. I got lucky on that one. How did he get a timeout on that one? No way.
I don't know if he did get the timeout.
I'm with the coach. I'm with Bedford on this one. Oh, they're saying that she was out of bounds.
Right. Oh, Winterburn put one up under the basket. Oh, now Trinka got fouled by McCarthy.
Now.
That'll be McCarthy's fourth. Not that that matters now.
15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah. That's her fifth. She's out. She had a good game, though. Good game.
Yeah.
And Catherine Pennick will go in for her, but Emma Kazajanski, very, very good game. 13
Trinka goes
points.
to the line. Oh, hits her first, nothing but net.
And I think this is where I think Trinka has to do what she just did there. She's got to go to the basket more and draw contact.
Well, certainly her shots are better under the basket or close to the basket. You don't want her trying to throw threes from the wing, so.
Good job by Grogan,
So Bedford's just going to keep
foul.
it outside.
You got to foul.
Almost doesn't matter at this point. 10 points.
I agree, but you're probably right. It's too late now. Meredith, Winterburn will come in.
Sasso, I think that's our fifth.
Sasso's out.
So Meredith.
Sasso leaves with, 9 points.
And probably another 12 points that should have happened that went in and out of the basket. It's amazing.
Nice job there by Grogan. She's been on the free throw line a ton.
She has been. I think she's sneaking up the leaderboard with scoring, right?
In this quarter only. And if I'm Goffstown now, I just call it a day here.
Right.
So a good job by the Bedford Bulldogs. Coach Kevin Gibbs made some good adjustments, I think, at halftime. They went back to their bread and butter, which was pretty much get it to Lena McCarthy, who scored 8 points and went to the free throw line a couple of times. And then a good job by Kate Allard, the freshman, 6'2" freshman, who was on fire in that period. So overall, I think if you're Goffstown, I think you should be happy with your performance. A lot of missed shots, no doubt about that.
That's what hurt a little bit.
But missed shots are a result of good defense, and I think Bedford was they close out pretty well.
Well, they were certainly, they were certainly dominant under the basket with rebounds, both offensively and defensively, and I think that's one of the keys to the game. Very rarely, I can't remember too many opportunities where Goffstown under the basket on the offensive side of the ball came up with it.
No, well, you're not going to get that.
You had that first shot.
Well,
if you didn't sink it, you were done.
And you're not, because with McCarthy down low, and not only McCarthy, but it was also Kazajanski. I mean, they were getting a lot of good position on the defensive side.
Right.
good close out there by Grogan. If you're Goffstown, I mean, you're down by 12. Just
Yeah, no fouls.
Yeah.
Just play it out.
yeah,
25
play it
seconds
out.
left.
Just play it out.
And Bedford should just pass this around, not go to the basket and take shots.
Yeah, and that's what they do. Nice job there by Pennick. You know, they're not going to foul, so, and that'll do it.
The last 10 seconds, Bedford's just playing catch.
Yep.
And the game is now over.
All right, so a good job by the Bedford Bulldogs. They prevailed 49-37, and Bob, a little bit of a frantic game, right, in that first half, and Bedford was and Goffstown were tied, but that third quarter really was the difference maker.
It was the difference, and I think it came down to just Bedford's overall size and strength.
Yep.
And I do think they wore down some of the Goffstown players a little bit.
I do. So with that, Bob, I want to thank you, and I'm not sure when the next game is for the girls. I know it's this week. I think they have 2 or 3 games this week.
Right.
So I wish them good luck in that. And then now we've got a much more crowded gym as the Bedford Bulldog boys team takes on the Goffstown Grizzlies, which should be a great matchup. A 9-4 Bedford team, and I think Goffstown, Caleb, what are they, 10-2 or something, or 10-2? So with that, we'll say goodbye for now, and we will see you in a few more minutes live on GTV for the boys game. Take care.